I'm a bee, and I have some questions to answer today. I'll be answering a bunch of them today, as all of you have been wanting me to answer those questions. I basically have 3, but apparently there's more that needed to be answered. But for now, I'll answer the comment section questions. First question, buzz, buzz, buzz. Answer, I buzz a lot. Second question, who is my queen? That is debated on who you're referring to. I have at least 2 queens. A one that I used to be with, then the other I completely forgot about. Though, of course, when looking at it that way, it doesn't make any sense. The first queen I had wasn't really my queen, just that she was married to the guy I was loyal to before all hell broke loose. That woman, I forgot her name, but her husband was very weak and very unfortunate, as he wanted to destroy everything just for his daughter's sake. I was caught in the middle as I was born in that area before regretting everything. The second queen I have now, and the one I trust, is of course Viper. No one knows who he is but me, and except my friends. She's kind and she's understanding. The final question from the comment section was one I cannot translate. I used to be able to, but I can't translate it. Now I'll answer some questions that some of the dolls have been asking me. The first question came from Valentine, asking why am I so fat? I don't know. Second question, one that came from Easter. He asked me, why is Fox and, of course, the spider was in Tokyo? The spider was no longer in Tokyo. He was moved out. He was right here when we talked to him. And when he was here, which either can go to Wilson, Waltson, or Michael, as his name is both Waltson and Michael, he came back here because of Cartoon Cat. Halloween asked, why is there a sign in our door? Answer, I don't know. I was never told of this subject. And I don't know why there's a stop sign in our closet. I don't know. I guess it's related to something. Then, of course, Fox asked, why did fish hit him over the head? I don't know about that. I wasn't there. Then Mr. Cat asked, who am I really? Answer, I'm a bee. Another question that has been pondering though is, why am I here? Answer, 3 reasons. First, I want to fly. Second is that I want to see something. And third, I want to live here. However, I cannot fly. I mean, I can fly, but I also can't. Another question, which was given to me by Let me see. Let me look into this. I don't know this person. He said, ask me though, where is the Bubba sword? I do not know. The person state that he goes by the name Gold, but I do not know this Gold. I don't know. But I do know that this Bubba sword is no longer a threat to us anymore. Finally, there's another question. And that question is from I do not also know this person. This person states he calls himself Fredbear. He states who is in the box? Well, Lithium's in the box, I think. Let me tell you all a story now. A story that will make sense later and is connected to everything. Long ago, there was a group of creatures. We will call them Yous. The Yous helped created everything. They helped created everything, and their leader, who we'll dub Black, wanted to literally extend his knowledge. Many people appreciated him. However, due to some problems, Black was pissed off and was in pain. He escaped, leaving the rest of the Yous unaware. At the same time, there was, of course, another entity which will be called the Baby. The Baby, no pun related to a weird meme that I recently see of a car, was literally gifted in another dimension. However, due to the dimension rifts that the Yous have been causing by jumping in and out of wormholes, the Yous broke dimensions, causing more destructive realities. These destruction altered realities became timelines. It is very difficult for a person to go through a different timeline. This is due to the fact of the Scrooge cat effect, being that it exists and it's not. Meanwhile, there was a group which we will dub Foundation. The Foundation originally was just a simple group whose main goal was to literally hold stuff that will hurt people. However, one of their group members realized some of the problems in that area and leaked it out. This was a mistake because due to her leakage, the government later shut down the Foundation. Only thing that's left is the website of the Foundation, which the government, for some reason, could not be able to contain. However, this only happened to one specific foundation, as it was a worldwide phenomenon. However, because of that connection, they were silenced, and now only the bigger foundation exists. Meanwhile, that same scientist who survived and escaped from Japan found out that there's other worlds, other universes, that was caused by, of course, the effects of Black. Black was very pissed off how people treated him, and he wanted to get rid of the world. However, after being tamed and then taken away, the use has to be maintained. Was it U's or UB's? I don't know. I just know that it started with U. Anyways, the U's started causing chaos in any of multiple timelines. Some caused diseases, others caused destruction, and some created other entities that were so powerful that they had to escape on their own to leave the world. Some of these worlds were later attacked. This is because the U's pissed off another certain ultimate entity. This ultimate entity, which we'll dub the A's, were literally ticked off of Black causing destruction. The A's were upset at this as they control time and space. Because of this, the A's went rogue and literally destroyed everything. They destroyed pretty much a lot and went into different timelines to try to fix. However, the entities weren't smart, and the A's pretty much wrecked even further of the timeline. Because of this, the scientists literally wanted to save everyone, but she couldn't. She realized what she'd done, and there was no more than stuff. She didn't regret trying to destroy the Foundation, as the Foundation to her was evil, and didn't realize the damages they were causing. However, at the same time, she realized she screwed up. Later, she went to the A's and discovered a new power, a power that was in another universe, but was part of their own people. The people, which we'll dub the Q's. And no, not QAnon, because QAnon can go fuck themselves. The Q's were willing to teach her the powers, and surprised to even them, she discovered that their powers was able to cause a break into reality. This was due to the Q's leader, which we'll dub Y. Y give the scientists a chance to break free, saying, quote, if he was to die in the next month, he will transfer some of his power to her, which he didn't mind even if that was the case, as he wasn't able to truly be killed. However, this seems to be a mistake on, of course, Y's own problem, as when he was killed, which he was, he wasn't able to be brought back with his powers. However, he still kept his promise as a man and gave the professor that power, which is dubbed Mighty, I think. I don't remember. Anyways, after that, she used her powers to go back into multiple timelines and picked up random candidates she thinks that is needed. Most of these candidates were considered very hygienic, but little is known about how hygienic they were. Of course, some of these came from post-apocalyptic futures where things were disastrous, and she promised them that if she was able to fix the timeline, everything will be great and well. Hopefully, things will be centered around this, but is unknown. Anyways, I really do not know the rest of the story, as the rest of the story later were pertained from last year. Who knows? But of course, they were able to find one same fact, a person. In order to that these people could be contained, to near that person, they needed to have at least forms of bodies, aka they needed a shell. which pretty much is just to make things clear, it's like a body, but unfortunately, due to how weird this whole universe is and how more perfect it is, even though it's also not in some ways, we couldn't use our own bodies to put in, and and I think you know why I say we for, as the story is connected to us. Who are we? I'm a bee.